Hi guys, welcome to another cooking episode at Ukti's Cuisine. Today I've got an order to make soya, and soya is literally grilled meat that we do eat in a lot in West African countries, especially Cameroon, Ghana, Nigeria, Chad, and even Niger. So today I'm using the spices specifically to make the Cameroonian soya the way I grew up knowing that we are making Cameroonian soya. I'm going to introduce you to the spices, how I make them, and I'll walk you through every process in this episode. Okay guys, since I told you guys that we have an order for soya, this is a large quantity, so I got 3 boxes of these from Hy-Vee, and the meat part that I bought is the beef chuck. Beef chuck is usually very good because it's not just beef, it also have like stripes of fat in the meat, which makes it very good for soya. So I'm going to use the beef chuck for the soya, and also I'm using red onion. This one I'll use to really bake the beef with, and yellow onion. I'm using this for the beef, to bake the beef with. Then we also have white onion. This one will be used to garnish the meat when it's ready. We also have yellow bell pepper, orange bell pepper, and we also have the red bell pepper, or we call this one in Cameroon, I know we call it poivron. We also, for the dry spices, we have, this one is a combination of a lot of spices: cumin, white pepper, black pepper, dill leaves, like every spice that you can think of is here. We also have the Maggi cube. This one is the beef bouillon that you can get the whole box from Walmart. We're using that. We also have this one, we call it yaji. It's a soya spice from Cameroon, and this one too, it's a very good, it has very good flavor for soya. Here we have the soya spice. This one we get it from the stores. I usually tend to use both of these because they really enhance the flavor. And we have salt, just to make it taste with the Maggi. That's just for taste. We also eating this with our honorable plantain. It goes very well with plantain. There is no soya without plantain. All right guys, so I'll start by chopping my red onion. Like I said before, I am chopping the red onion and the white onion.
Yellow onion too. All of them we do that in circular motion. Ooh, onion. When you chop them, you must cry. I thought I said I won't cry for you, onion. Yeah, onion. I'm not cry. Okay.
Now, the next thing I'm dicing is the garlic. So with this one, I'm just doing it in smaller circular pieces. And this one, it doesn't matter the size. You just need the garlic flavor, because at the end of the day, we'll take this out. Sorry guys, I might be crying because I have onions here. The only thing that makes you cry without emotions. What we're doing here is just that we're opening the meat up, just like this. And here we go. We just have beef strand like this. And the reason we're doing this and leaving the beef this chunky is because you don't want the meat to dry up when you bake them. You just want the meat to be moist in the middle but crispy on the outside. So guys, right now we are about to spice our meat. As you can see, I opened them like this. They're just chunky, just open them long. And you can see the fat in there. I know for my healthy people, don't come for me. The people that ordered it wanted it like this. So you can still use lean meat if you want, but usually it's best when the meat has some fat in it. So the first ingredient that I'm going to be putting here is our salt first. So this is just running them through the meat and making sure every part of the meat has some salt. Okay, the next ingredient that I'll be doing is our Maggi, or the beef bouillon. There's never too much spices though. And we have our soya spice, and I'm putting all of this on here. And we have the mixture of Ukti's wall spices because it has everything. Now we also add our soya kebab spices. It's time to get our hands messy. So just move the meat just like this. Mix, mix, mush, mush, so your hands can be that dirty. Some people might use gloves for my clean ladies out there, but sorry guys, I'm messy. So I'm using my hands 100% all the time. So this, we'll just do this and we'll let it marinate for around 20 to 15 minutes. And I'll show you guys how I line my meat on the oven tray. Okay guys, our meat have been marinating now for 15 minutes exactly. So what I'm doing with this is just that I already lined my tray with some onions, the red onion, white onion, and the peppers. And garlic that I just diced. So right now I'll be putting this on the tray. I just lined this all over on this baking tray, just like this. You can still enjoy grilled foods in your oven if you don't have an outside grill. So I'm just doing this, lining up my meat in the tray. My tray is a bit kind of small, but we'll make it work. So that's our meat, and the rest of the spices, I just do this on the meat. And I also take the rest of the onions that I sliced the other time. Yep, this is food made with love. When you love food, you just do it. You guys should be here. It smells heavenly in this kitchen. I'm sorry, guys, but it really smells good in here. So with this all made, I'll show you guys how I pop it in the oven and everything. Sorry, I hate wasting too. So I'm using every little bit of my spices on my meat. This can go for washing. Just popping our meat in the oven, and you can see I just put it on broil again and high because we are roasting it. We want it to be like roasted meat or grilled meat. So I'm just putting it on high, and I just put my oven liner on the second line? Yep. So we'll just pop this guy in here. We'll leave it for about 30 to 45 minutes, and we will be right back. Our meat is right in the oven. So right now I'm preparing this garnish for the meat when it will be ready. And these are my peppers. I just sliced through them and I cut, remove the seed from the inside, just like this. And also our onion, we'll have to chop this too. So since our meat will be cut in square motions, so we're cutting the peppers to also square shapes, just like this.
Try as much as possible to make the meat the same shape as the peppers.
Right now, guys, we're chopping our onion. Remember I said, since my meat will be square or maybe rectangular shape somehow, so I'm doing my onion the same shapes. So it should come out just like that. all these are optional for those who don't eat like raw spices and all whatnot. And also to just better enhance color, you can use some fresh parsley that we forgot to buy that when we went to the store. So I'm just cutting my onion all in square shapes. Square. I'm not sure if that's square enough, but that's the intention I have, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, and now we'll just place this here, and when our meat is ready, I'll show you how I use these to garnish my meat when it's ready. As you can see, guys, I'm peeling my plantain. Some people call it dodo, like maybe Nigerians call it dodo. Cameroonians do call it dodo too. But it's just fried plantain, people. All the fancy name for food. So after peeling this, I'm just going to slice it this way. You must not do it this way on the thing. You can still just take it and do our old way. That's so good. And I'm doing this, just heat up oil on the fire. It should be really high. I don't deal with temperature stuff, just high enough that you can fry your fingers. No, don't taste the oil with your fingers. Just know that it should be on high, and then you put your dodo in it. All right, guys, our meat is ready on one side. This has been in the oven for like 30 minutes, so we're just going to flip this guys around just like this.
I know this is a bit awkward, so I'm just flipping them. Okay, I think I might use my hand.
Just flipping our meat over. As you guys can see, the roast, the char, as if it was done on the grill. That's the secret of the grill on your ovens. So make sure you make good use of them. Just flipping this guys over like this. Yep. We all ready, and this side will just stay on the oven for just about 10 to 15 minutes, and our meat will be ready, guys. Our meat will be ready, and that's our plantain frying. Our dodo frying. Alright, guys, now let's go to the fun part of soya. So we're doing the pepper. And I'm doing the dry soya pepper. I said soya, right? So we are going all soya. So in here I have some red chili peppers, the bad guys. So in here I'll put in some white pepper. Sorry, I don't have measurements because I hardly measure, but just a tiny teeny bit. I also have some white pepper, black pepper, just small quantities. Then we take our soya spice, the one we use to spice the meat. That also go in there. We also use the Cameroon soya spices. Sorry, I understand the pepper look lemeresi. Controversy. We have just 1 teaspoon. Now we take our, this is the beef flavor bouillon that I talked about. I didn't show the container, but we also used this to spice the soya. So I'll take like let's say half a teaspoon. I don't want it to be too sweet. And there we go. So with all these, to make the dry pepper, we just blend. And there is our soya spice, soya pepper, soya spice, pepper spice mix, whatever you can call it. Thank you. Hi guys, our meat is all ready, so now it's time to just slice them. And we're doing this, remember we did our peppers and onion in a square motion, so we'll try as much as possible for this guys to come out square, though that won't be possible, but they should just come out almost the same shapes as the onions and the pepper. All right, I'll just go ahead and try to taste this and do the rest later. So right now, I'm just going to get one. We dip it in our pepper, the chili that I just did with those other spices, and let's try this together, guys. This looks so good. Okay, this is not just okay, wait, this is not just for the video, but this tastes so good. I love food. All right guys, our meat is all ready, so now it's time for packaging. Remember I said on the video it was for order, so right now I'm packaging for shipment. No, not shipment, just to send to the person who ordered it. So I'm just placing my meat in here. So after putting my meat, I'll get my onions, the ones that I diced before. So these are just going round, and make sure I'm putting all the colors just to add color to the meat. And this is where the bad guy come into play. Our pepper, I'll just put that on one side so it doesn't overwhelm the person eating it. And with this too, we are adding our plantain. Oopsie, this is hot. And one more thing, we just get a bit of the juice from the meat and we do this so flavors can blend together, and also add some juice into the meat. Dans la sauce, les condiments. Alright guys, that's it for this video, and thank you for watching till the end. Until next time, see you at Ukti's Cuisine for more amazing recipes. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, spread the good news, so next time we can have more fun videos. Bye.